All right, in one of the earlier modules, we talked about the one job that your marketing has to do, which is to get people to know what they need to know, to believe what they need to believe, to do what they need to do. So let's apply that now to your business. And it really comes to one major question. What do you want your leads, prospects, and customers to believe? What's the single most important thing that you ultimately want them to believe? And then from there, you can reverse engineer, well, what do I need them to know so that I can get them to believe that? So I want to share a really simple framework that can be the controlling idea for all of your messaging. So the framework is really around the identity of your leads, prospects, and customers. It's what we want them to believe about themselves. And so I'm going to give you a framework and you can sort of fill in the blanks, and then I'll give you an example of that in just a minute from a real business that I'm currently working in. So the framework is simple. It has 3 parts, and it begins like this. I am a blank, and this is where your ideal customer, you fill that in. I am a blank who wants to blank, the thing or the result that they want. And doing business with blank, your business, is the best possible thing I can do to accomplish blank. So it's I am a blank who wants to blank, and doing business with your business is the best possible thing I can do right now to accomplish blank, the ultimate thing that they want. Let me give you an example so it's got a little bit more color to it. So one of the organizations that I've worked with is the African Leadership University, and it's an undergraduate university where we have a degree program. And we had one controlling idea using this exact framework, and it was this. We wanted every potential lead, prospect, applicant, and student to believe this core controlling idea because it was the unifying idea that all of our content was drawn from, and it created a consistent narrative through all of our customer journey. So it was this. It was, I am a mission-driven entrepreneurial leader who's passionate about solving Africa's greatest challenges, and ALU is the best possible place on the planet to prepare me to live a life of impact. So I am a mission-driven entrepreneurial leader, I am a blank, who's passionate about solving Africa's grandest challenges, passionate, or I want this thing, and going to ALU or doing business with your company is the best possible way for me to live a life of impact, the ultimate goal that they want. Right, so that's the 3-step framework, and what that creates is it creates this sort of genetic material from which all of your content can be drawn that creates a consistency no matter what the mechanic or no matter what the medium or the channel is. So our emails are going to be drawn from this core idea. Our advertising, our website, our sales conversations, anything and everything is going to have a consistency because that core identity is at the root of everything that we're saying in our messaging. So to recap, all you've got to do is get clear on what's the one thing, the single controlling idea that I want my ideal leads, prospects, and customers to believe about themselves and what they want, and that doing business with my business is the best possible way to get ultimately what they're looking for in life in the way that you can serve them.
Okay, this was an important one, guys. Below this video, you should see a downloadable worksheet that helps you work through this framework to produce a controlling idea that you can use to align all of your messaging. But 2 quick key points. Number 1, this framework, right, this controlling idea, it should be written from your customer's perspective, right? This is about where your brand fits into their story and not the other way around. And the second point is this framework, it should really serve as your North Star, right? This is the thing to which everything else is oriented, right? So you can use it in individual pieces of content, in individual pieces of copy to make sure that your messaging is on point and it's all pointing in the same direction. But you can also use it to produce a general sense of alignment throughout everything, right? To create a cohesive narrative in terms of all of the touch points that your customer has with relation to your brand. So download that worksheet. Once you have your controlling idea, share it in the comments below so that, number 1, you can get feedback, but number 2, so that it can inspire other businesses and other entrepreneurs as well. That's it for now. Go ahead and download that worksheet. When you are ready, mark this module as complete, and we will see you in the next video.